Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the final Kirblog of 2014, which is kind of ironic because the video that I did, I think, over a whole year ago now, which were my 2014 New Year's resolutions, I accidentally said, this is the last Kirblog of 2014, when I actually meant to say that it was the last of 2013, but either way, yeah. Okay, so here we are. I wanted to go out on this note again. I figured it would be appropriate. Hope you guys enjoyed the last couple Kirblogs. This is the third that I'm recording before I go away for Christmas vacation, so it's not actually the 30th that I'm recording this, but it'll be going up that day. But I digress. Yeah, so it's my birthday tomorrow. I'll have some cool stuff to announce on that day. But in the meantime, so what were my New Year's resolutions this year? Well, off the cuff, I said I wanted to complete the story of Tome that I had originally set out to tell. At the time that I was recording that, and episode 10 and short 7 had just come out. For season 1, I wasn't sure if we were going to be continuing forward, if we were going to be doing a game, or if we were going to be doing season 2 or a movie or whatever. And thankfully, not too long after that, I had decided that I did want to do season 2 after all, and we did the crowdfunding campaign, which was a big hit. And I as always, I owe it all to you guys and gals out there who donated. I very much appreciate that. So that was cool, and while it's certainly not done yet, I'm happy that I managed to get 3 episodes worth completed and out the door. So that's pretty cool. And so in the meantime, I have been already plotting for what the next episode will be. I have 3 more installments of Tome Season 2 to complete before one of my New Year's resolutions for next year. But before I get to that, the other ones from this year, let's see. I wanted to learn more. I certainly have. I think I've said this in some other videos, but I was very delightfully surprised by the fact that I was able to learn more by doing Tome when I didn't think I was going to be able to or not. And thankfully I did. And I've also just had a lot of great life experiences because unexpectedly I was able to move to California after all. A whole year after I was originally intending to, or so, I managed to make it out here. I've survived for now just about half a year. Yeah, no, full half a year or so since I first got out to California. I've managed to make it for myself. I've been doing all right. I've been very fortunate and very lucky thanks to the support that I've gotten from everybody that's been out here waiting for me and who's been a good friend and who I've gotten to see on a constant basis, and I'm very, very much appreciative for that. And because of that, I've been able to continue to learn and do more and expand my horizons, as it were. And I guess kind of coupled with that, the other resolution I had was I wanted to be an adult. I wanted to feel like an actual adult, and I think the fact that I've managed to get out here and support myself for 6 months of time, I'm pretty okay. I think I've managed to accomplish just about all of my New Year's resolutions of 2014. As an artist, I always feel like, I could do more. I could push myself on this or whatever, and it's kind of going to tie into my resolutions for next year. But overall, I think I'm pretty satisfied. I managed to pick myself up from being in kind of a shitty place and really being unsure of myself on exactly what my future was going to be, and etc. But I will say, actually doing these Kirblogs definitely helped with kind of maintaining my self-worth and my existence, I guess you could say. But seriously speaking, they've been pretty helpful to people. They've been fun for me to do and easy to produce, and they've been a fun little addition to my life in the past year or so. No, over a year now, because I started them in, I think, November now. But yeah, so that's definitely been a thing, and I'm also glad that I've been able to continue doing Tome. It's been still pretty lucrative, and season 2 has been going well. I'm really excited about the next one that I'm working on, which I'll have some things to say about very soon, I think. But yeah, so I guess now moving on, 2015, I'm very, very excited about. I'm on kind of a good roll with
in terms of keeping productive and working and and everything. So I think January is going to be a great start to the year. I remember 2011 was supposed to be like the year of Kerberfer, was going to be like the year of Double 11, and I'm really going to kick ass. I'm graduating and blah blah blah, and it ended up like being like kind of just whatever. Not awful, certainly. That was when Tome premiered, and I had some great things going on in my life at the time, but it wasn't like as massive as I wanted it to be. And I don't want to declare 2015 as like the year of Kerberfer, like my big year, like where I'm really going to make it for myself, because I feel like that's kind of like jinxing myself and maybe setting expectations too unrealistically. But I am really looking forward to it, and I'm going in with a big positive attitude because I've got lots of stuff in the works that I think are going to be good. So in terms of actual resolutions, I would say the first, which is a relatively small-scale one, although this might surprise people that hear that it's a small-scale one, is that I want to finish Tome Season 2. And I want to finish it within the first half of the year. I think I've also said this on a video before. I did. I mentioned it on the anniversary Q&A video that I did for the 3rd-year anniversary of Tome. Is that I want to get the last episode of Tome Season 2 done in time for Anime Expo 2015, so that hopefully I can get a panel set up and we can screen the last episode of Season 2 in a big audience and have like a live audience there for when we show it, because I think that'd be really awesome to do that. So no guarantees, but I definitely want to try to get Season 2 done before 4th of July weekend. And I've got 3 episodes to do. I'm already making a really good lead on the next one. I'm going to see if I can maybe try to get that one done by like February or so, if it's possible. And so that's one thing, and I think that should be relatively doable for starters. Let's see. The next thing, I want to really try my absolute best to get some sort of studio job, something more consistently paying beyond my YouTube stuff. I've been applying for some jobs here and there, making a few connections, and I do have I won't speak too much on it, but I have an opportunity for one thing that I'm working on, that I'm going to be working on over the Christmas break, or by the time this is coming out, I will have hopefully finished by the time that this is coming out and submitted. But we'll see how that goes. Fingers crossed. I'm not going to say too much about it because again I don't want to jinx it, but I am pursuing that stuff, and I think that is possible if I set my mind to it, because that ties into my third and probably most important resolution for 2015, is that I need to push myself further. In fact, for all I know, this will probably be a running, I think it would need to be a running New Year's resolution for the rest of my life, but it's one that kind of needs to just be integrated into my entire being. And that's that not only do I need to keep learning, I need to keep pushing myself. I need to ascend to a greater level of what it is that I can do. I remember, you know what, I did say this on the last New Year's resolution video that I did. Jake Gantz from Studio Yata, who I'm sure you guys are probably more familiar with now in the last year or so, he said that I need to go through like a time skip. I need to go training in the mountains and then come back and be a badass or whatever, and be super powerful at what it is that I do. And I think that that's true. I think I'm kind of in the process of that right now because I've been on a pretty good roll. But I definitely, this kind of ties back to some of the last few Kirblogs I've talked about regarding, dealing with discouragement and, never stop learning, a lot of that stuff. If you haven't heard those, go back and check them out. But, it's about, a lot of my friends and colleagues out here, are way ahead of me, they're way ahead of the curb, in terms of, their level of skill and for being kind of around the same age as me or so, maybe a little younger, a little older, whatever. And I feel like I need to step myself up and kind of be on that competing level so that I can do better and better and better. And, and if I don't push myself, I'm never going to be able to do the things that I want to do. So I think I'm happy with the pace that I'm going, and I'm certainly not rushing myself, but I do want to keep pushing myself higher and higher to be better at everything that I choose to do for my career. And I guess that's kind of all there really is to say. I know, kind of a short one to go out on, but you know, that's everything. That's everything I got. If you want to go back and check out my full year of Kirblog that I did, and you know, see sort of the greatest hits of the ones that I did for the past year or so, maybe, you know, go back and listen to some of the Kirblogs that, you know, I think were really interesting or really worth checking out. If you feel like, go look that up. I'll have you know, annotations to everything here. And I think that's gonna wrap us up. So I guess everybody, thank you again for listening. Thank you again for tuning in. And I'll see you all in 2015. But I've got plenty of ideas for more, you know, future Kirblog topics. I'm gonna have another few announcements for things very soon. But since I haven't said this in a while, you know, if you like these and you know, want to keep hearing them, just give me a subscribe and a like or whatever. Share them with your friends if you think that they might enjoy them, etc. I don't usually ask for that, so I'm just doing it as you know, call it my birthday present. I don't know, and that'll do it. And if you have ideas for future Kirblog topics, leave a comment about some of those, and you know, tell me what your 2015 New Year's resolutions are in the comments as well. I'm curious to hear them. And also if you got ideas for topics, great. I'm really selling this ending. Leave a comment about that, or on Tumblr, Twitter, Facebook, whatever you feel like. That's it for me. That's it for 2014, and I will see you all on the flip side. Happy New Year.